Recorded Books and One-Click Digital present Dream Wheels by Richard Wagamese, narrated by Tom Stechschulte. Prologue. The old ones say that fate has a smell, a feel, a presence, a tactile heft in the air. Animals know it. It's what brings hunter and prey together. They recognize the ancient call, and there's a quickening in the blood that drives the senses into edginess, readiness. The wild spawned in the scent. It's why a wolf pack will halt their dash across a white tumble of snow to look at a man. Stand there in the sudden timeless quiet and gaze at him, solemn amber eyes dilating. The threat leaned forward before whirling as one dark body to disappear into the trees. They do that to return him to the wild, to make all things even once again, to restore proper knowledge. The old ones say animals bless a man with those moments by returning him to the senses he surrendered when he claimed language, knowledge, and invention as power. The great bull sensed it, and it shivered. The loose skin draped across its bulk belied the tough muscle and sinew that gave locomotive strength to its movement in the chute. The smell was in the air, the ancient smell. It gave a new and different air to the harsh light and dust of the arena. This was old, this scent, causing something to stir in its Indian and Spanish blood that it had never encountered before. Not death, not threat, not challenge, because the bull had faced those many times now. This was more than that. This was more a bidding than an urge, a call forward, an invitation to spectacle, a beckoning to the edge the bull had never approached before. The bull shifted its 1,800 pounds, and there wasn't much room to spare on either side of its ribs. It didn't like the feel of the wood, the closeness, the thin prick of rough sawn board along its sides. The rage of others was dribbled into the board against its nose, and the bull shivered again and stamped its heavy cloven feet into the dirt of the arena floor. The noise of the crowd beyond the chutes rose and fell awkwardly against the babble of the cowboys, tugging and rubbing and plying leather in preparation amidst the jingle of metal, the snap and rub and crinkle of hard rope, and the clomp of booted feet, and the whinny and nicker of horses, unsettled by the turn of the air. The high, sharp slice of the ancient order that called to them now, too. A moment was coming. A confrontation. The bull bellowed once and banged the sides of the chute. Man-feet scraped on the boards at its side, the side facing away from the open ocean of the infield, the man side. Out there, in the packed brown dirt rectangle pressed together by high wooden fencing, was his world. The one the bull controlled, the one they entered with the smell of fear high in the air. The men talked, their voices strained, tight in their throats, and the bull felt the abrasive itch of rope start around its shoulders. Just as the dull clank of cowbell rang beside him, the bull caught the flare of action between the boards of the chute as another bull and rider exploded into the arena. The noise of the crowd swelled incredibly, and there came the bashing and buckling sounds of leather, rope, bell, skin, and bone crashing against each other, amplified by coiling clouds of dirt that held it, gave it the shape, the tone, and snap of electrified energy. It didn't last long. A long, drawn-out sigh accompanied the rider, suddenly slammed into the dirt, the sound rising again as bright-costumed men raced about, attracting the bull's anger, diverting it away from the rider, who scrambled to his feet, eyes ablaze with a strange mix of indignation and fear, and leaped for the security of the fencing. The great bull bellowed to its cousin in the infield and shook the sides of the chute in celebration of another display of power. The men around it.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?